Hello dear students, good morning. Now here I am going to introduce you a new topic. The topic name is aromaticity. Now the question is you have what is the aromaticity? Just I tell you, in the previous classes we have learned there are the structure resonance about what? About benzene. Now our topic is continue. The topic is the aromatic hydrocarbons. Under aromatic hydrocarbons, we have learned that the benzene structure, benzene resonance, resonating structure of benzene, hybrid of structure of the benzene. There we have concluded that resonating structure of benzene is hypothetical and hybrid structure is the real structure of the benzene. There we have concluded that resonating structure we use to explain the chemical properties of the benzene or any compounds. If a compounds have the two or more than two structures, we call that structure is a resonating structure. Now the question is here, if you have remember that we classified the all organic compounds into three categories: saturated, unsaturated and aromatic hydrocarbon. Saturated and unsaturated compounds and aromatic compounds all are having the some characteristics property. The aromatic compounds are special with respect to benzene. Benzene is commonly known as parent aromatic hydrocarbon. Benzene is commonly known as parent aromatic compound. Everything started from the benzene. But benzene is not the only aromatic compounds. Along with the benzene, there are a number of the compounds that possess the property similar to benzene. They may have the nucleus of benzene or may not have the nucleus of benzene. Then a new study started to be begin about the aromaticity. The aromatic character. What are the aromatic character? How we will identify or explain a given compound is aromatic or not. We have the two methods. One is the experimental methods. Take the compounds sample and go to the lab and do the some experiment, specified experiment and identify that. Another method, that is by using the paper and pen, how will you identify the given compound is aromatic or not. So for that we should understand the some characteristics of aromatic compounds. So now write the heading, that is characteristics of aromaticity. How will you predict a given compound at the sheet of the paper, printed at the sheet of the paper, is aromatic or not? With the help of only pen and paper and by using brain. The characteristics of aromaticity. The first characteristic, if a compound we call the aromatic, that must be cyclic. The first property is that cyclic. Our compound, given compound, must be cyclic. Just like cycle. This is cyclic. Okay. The second characteristic of property is what? Do you know? The second is that compound must have the conjugation that is, we can say that delocalization of pi electrons in the ring. In the previous classes, we already have learned that what is the meaning of conjugation and what is the meaning of delocalization of pi electron. Here just an example I will give you. If you have such type of system in which double bond, then single bond, then double bond, then single. So this system is non-conjugated system. Non-conjugated system means this compound will never be aromatic compounds. But if we have the system such as double single, so this is called the conjugated system. See the movement of pi electron, sigma, then pi, then sigma, then pi, then sigma. So this is the conjugated system. I hope you have understood that non-conjugated and conjugated system means complete delocalization of pi electron throughout the ring. The third property is what? Third is that our compound must be planar. Our compound must be planar because all aromatic compounds are planar in nature. So now the question is that how we will identify or find out the given compound at the sheet of the paper is planar or non-planar. So for that a trick we have to check the hybridization. If hybridization is sp2 hybridization, then that compounds must be planar in nature. But now the question is that, the all atoms present in the compound must possess the sp2 hybridization. If all atoms are having sp2 hybridization, then that compound will be planar in nature, and then we can say that it is fulfill the characteristics of aromaticity. sp2 hybridization, now the question how we will identify. In the chemical bonding chapter you have learned that how to identify the sp2 hybridization. Here the one tricks I just revise to you. The trick is that to get to know that given compound is sp2 hybridized or not, just check the sigma bond. If 3 sigma bond plus no lone pair, that compound must be sp2 hybridized. That atom must be sp2 hybridized. If 2 sigma bond plus 1 lone pair, then we can say that the atoms is sp2 hybridized. Now the last characteristic property of aromaticity is fourth property. Fourth is what? Fourth is the number of electrons. This is pi electrons. Double bond indicate the pi bond, and pi bond is formed by the contribution of such those electrons. That electrons is known as pi electrons. So these pi electrons, let us see. These pi electrons present in a system that should be have 4n plus 2 pi electrons. The number of pi electron means the system, the ring or the cycle, the ring should have 4n plus 2 pi electron. 4n plus 2 pi electrons. This is commonly known as Huckel is having 4n plus 2 pi electrons, then we can say that Huckel group is followed. If in absence of 4n plus 2 pi electrons, then Huckel group is not followed or avoided. Means aromatic compounds cannot avoid the Huckel groups. Here the value of n is maybe 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. Now, every aromatic compound must possess these 4 characteristics property. In absence of any one, the compounds never will be aromatic compounds. Now the question is here, if these 4 characteristics, out of these 4 characteristics, compounds are having these 3 first, second and third properties, and they are having the case is here. If they are having case first, if they are having instead of 4n plus 2 pi electron, 4n pi electron, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, so on, then what we call that compound. So that kind of compounds, those are following these 3 properties, and instead of 4n plus 2 pi electrons, if they possess 4n pi electrons, we call them anti-aromatic. Anti-aromatic. In absence of any 3 characteristics, case second, in absence of first, in absence of any one of the first 3, in absence of any one of first 3, the compounds are called non-aromatic. So a given compounds we can classify into 3 categories. First is that aromatic, second is anti-aromatic, and third is non-aromatic. So these are 3 classes of compounds: aromatic, anti-aromatic and non-aromatic. If, once again I am explaining, listen carefully. If all these 4 properties are possessed by any given compounds, then that compounds we call the aromatic compounds. If all 3 properties possessed by any compounds, and that instead of 4n plus 2 pi electrons, that compounds have 4n pi electrons, then we call that compounds is anti-aromaticity or anti-aromatic. If any one characteristics out of first 3, 1, 2, 3 or 4 is absent, then we call that compound non-aromatic. Any one, in absence of any one. In absence of any one of above properties, compound is called non-aromatic. So these are the properties. So now let us do some questions on the basis of this criteria. How will you identify and distinguish? So now the question is here. Comments on aromaticity. Comments on aromaticity. Now, see, this is a compound. Now, first we compound. Now, see, this is a cyclic. The first cyclic, non-cyclic. The compound will be non-aromatic. In this case, it is a cyclic S. It is cyclic, yes, cyclic. Second, conjugation. It has conjugation, so no absence of pi electron. There is only sigma electrons are present or sigma bonds are present, so there is no chance. So no conjugation. So no conjugation means what? Non-aromatic. Now see the third. First, second, third. See the third. In third case, cyclic, yes, cyclic. Then second, conjugation, no. Conjugation. So compound will be non-aromatic. Next example, 4 inch. See now. The first property, is it cyclic compound? Yes, cyclic. Number 2, does pi electrons are having in conjugation or delocalized? So yes. Now see how will you check the conjugation or delocalization? Pi, sigma, means alternate. Pi and sigma bond will come, then that compounds are having conjugation. So conjugation, what about conjugation? So S, conjugation, cyclic S. Number 3 is what? To check the planarity, and for checking the planarity, we should identify the hybridization. sp2 hybridized or not. The atoms. This carbon 1, 2. Here hydrogen is hidden. Hydrogen. So now around this carbon 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 hydrogen atom. So this is the, we can say that sp2. This is sp2. This is sp2. This is sp2. 1, 2, 3 sp2. 1, 2, 3 sp2. Means all carbon atoms present in these rings are sp2 hybridized. So we can clearly say that yes, this compound is planar. So this compound is planar. Number 4, check does this compound follow the Huckel's rule? Means 4n plus 2 pi electrons are present or not? So now see, this compounds the total number of pi electrons. How we will find? So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. One pi one means 2 electron. So total number of pi electron 4n plus 2 pi electron will equal to 6 pi electron, and here we will find 4n plus 2 is equal to 6. Then n will equal to 2 will go that side minus 4 by 4 that will equal to 1, means it follow the Huckel's rule. N value 1, 4n plus 2 pi electrons, then we can definitely say that this is aromatic. Now see another question. Question number 5th. Question number 5th. In this question, see, I am going to give you another problem. Now see, this is a very big system, right? Double bond, and single bond. So now say this compound is aromatic or anti-aromatic or non-aromatic. So now see, the first criteria is cyclic, as it is cyclic. The second criteria, conjugation. So no, it is not in conjugation. So we can say that this is a non-aromatic. Now you note it down it, then we will practice some more problems. Now problem number 6. See, this is a compound. Now first, is it cyclic? Yes, cyclic. Is it having the conjugated system? So see, pi sigma as conjugated. No doubt. Number third is that planarity. Is it planar? So now check the hybridization. Here hydrogen, as we know that hydrogen is helium. So see, 1, 2, 3 sigma bond means sp2 hybridization. 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 So we can say that planar S. Number 4 is what? To check that this compound is having 4n plus 2 pi electrons or not. So now total number of pi electron 2 to 4. So 4n plus 2 pi electron is equal to 4 pi electron. Now 4n plus 2 is equal to 4. So n will equal to 2 will go that side minus 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2, means n is not 0, 1, 2, 3. Then what will be? Now check, does it follow the 4n plus 2? So this is A, B, 4n pi electron is equal to 4 pi electron. Now n will equal to 0. 4 divided by 4. Sorry, not 0. sorry dear student, sorry, that will be 4 divided by 4, that will be 1. So n is equal to 1 means this is a 4n electron system. So what we call it? We call it the anti-aromatic. So this compound is anti-aromatic. Now understood? How will you check the anti-aromaticity? Okay. Now see the problem number 7. Problem number 7. This is compounds. This is compound. Now minus. This is negative charge. This is negative charge. Now is it cyclic? The first cyclic S. Second is what? Conjugation. So now see pi sigma lone pair are negative charge. Pi sigma negative charge. So it is conjugation means pi sigma negative charge and conjugation with pi sigma negative charge. So we can say that S it is in conjugation. Number 3 is it planar? So how will you identify the planarity? Here for that we should check that sp2 hybridization. So this carbon 1 2 and this hydrogen sp2 hybridized. sp2. This is also sp2. Now what about it? So here this is a carbon anion and this is hydrogen. Now it is looking 1 2 3 and 1 means 3 sigma bond plus 1 lone pair. But here the one points you need to be remember, if this electron is static at this point, then we can say that sp3 hybridization. But this electron is not static, it is a delocalized in the system. This electron is delocalized. In the system. Whenever the lone pair or negative charge may delocalize in the system, then that lone pair or negative charge will not consider while explaining the hybridization or find out the hybridization. So now it has only total 3 sigma bonds. So we can say that it must be planar in nature. To planarity as number 4. Number 4 is what? Number 4 is that to check that the ring should have 4n plus 2 pi electron. So now see 2 to 4 to 6. 6 electrons means what? It's similar as benzene that we have already predicted. So number 4 is S. So we can say that it is a aromatic compound. So that's all about it. The some assignment questions I will give you in your PDF notes. So for that, thank you. Now I want to tell you the most important point. At last, this point is that this time we will meet in the next class. Do prepare well, do practice well. This is my message to you. Thank you.